everyone and welcome to Roll the Credits. My name is Hannah and this is my new channel where I'm going to talk to you all about film, TV and pop culture and just anything that comes to my fancy regarding any of those genres. And this channel is just going to be here for a lot of fun, a lot of discussions and just general enjoyment of film, TV and pop culture. So for today's video I just thought I'd introduce myself super fast and then do a short but good review of the new Yorgos Lanthimos film, The Favorite. I'm sorry if I pronounce Yorgos's name wrong. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, first I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about myself and where you can find me online. So my name is Hannah and I moved to London about 3 months ago. I'm originally from Sweden, but I moved to London to move closer to my friends and also try to get my foot into the film industry and make a name of myself there. This channel is mainly just an extension of my other channel called The Giraffe's Life, which is my lifestyle and entertainment vlogging channel, if you may, which I have been uploading twice a week for the past year and a half. And now I've decided to start this channel as well so I can talk all about film and TV and all of that jazz, because film and TV is something that I really enjoy. I even studied it at university and I just love talking about it and watching films and watching TV series. So yeah, this channel is going to be tons of discussions and reviews and challenges and everything related to film and TV. And I'm just going to try and go to as many film premieres as possible this year and just enjoy life, see as many films as possible, watch more TV shows and also discuss them with you guys. So if you do enjoy that, please hit the subscribe button down below and also let me know your favorite film. So yeah, that is my little introduction. Let's get into the review of Yorgos Lanthimos' The Favorite.
Dearest Queen, you are mad. Giving me a palace. It is a monstrous extravagance, Mrs. Morley. We are at war.
We won!
Oh, it is not over. We must continue.
Oh.
So this may possibly be the oddest film I have ever seen. The Favorite struggles to fully flesh out both its comedic and dramatic side and leaves us with an odd last scene with several shots cross-fading into each other. Not being aware of Yorgos Lanthimos' style of filmmaking, I was taken by surprise the minute I sat down in the cinema. Expecting a funny period drama with astonishing Olivia Colman, backed by Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz, I was instead given a dark, twisted, dramatic comedy and the struggle and fight between Stone and Weisz's characters as they aim to please Queen Anne, played by Olivia Colman, and becoming her favorite.
You have become close to Abigail.
She is a viper. You're jealous.
Well, I felt that the story wasn't really fleshed out in any way. I didn't really understand. Maybe it was just above my level of understanding. It just left me wondering what the heck I just spent 2 hours watching. I did read a review on Rotten Tomatoes and someone said it was like smoking a Yorgos Lanthimos joint and you're just like high for about 2 hours, not really sure what's going on. And that's pretty much what I felt the minute the credits started rolling. At the same time, even though I was completely confused and utterly just like, what did I just watch, I was also very astonished by the non-commercial take on period dramas. The way that this film just kind of plays out is very different to any other period drama, which kind of interested me and made me more interested in looking into more of Yorgos Lanthimos films. And now that I'm more aware of his style of filmmaking, I'm going to be less surprised and less weirded out about what the hell is happening in watching that film. So Lanthimos uses extreme humor, which Olivia Colman is amazing at. She is just fantastic. There is that one scene that has been doing its rounds on Twitter where Queen Anne just goes up to this little servant boy and is like, "Did you look at me?" And he's like, shakes his head and she's like, "Did you look at me? Look at me!" And then he looks at her and she's like, "Don't you dare look at me!" And it's like, she just plays it so freaking well.
Did you just look at me? Look at me! How dare you! Close your eyes!
Lanthimos also uses really odd fisheye shots and a harrowing and loud soundtrack to create one of the oddest but most fascinating films I've ever seen. The acting is probably the best thing and what stood out the most to me throughout this film. And Colman and Emma Stone are comedic geniuses. I just love Emma Stone in general. Like, I'm a big fan of her. I've been a big fan of her since like Easy A, Crazy Stupid Love, so like a good couple of 5, 6, 7 years. Yeah, she's just incredible. And Olivia Colman is someone who's like come into my life recently and I'm quite excited to see what she's going to do with the Queen in The Crown, because that is a completely different role to like what I've seen her do before, because it's a very serious, the Queen is very different to what she is usually like, Olivia Colman. And of course Rachel Weisz is probably one of the most amazing and underrated actresses that we have, and I'm very excited to see more of her, because once I watch a film I kind of get a little bit obsessed with people and I start watching like all of their films, and I think Rachel Weisz is the one I'm going to go into next and just watch pretty much all of her films, because some of them are pretty freaking amazing. I just feel that together these three of my like main actresses, they kind of like tie it together, because even though I don't feel that the film is completely fleshed out either through its like comedic side or its dramatic side, I just feel that the actors kind of just like take it and run with it and manage to like create something really, really good. Especially Emma Stone and Olivia Colman are just geniuses at the comedic side, and then Rachel Weisz just comes in with the dramatic and the really, really intense and really, really sassy, and she's just like, together they're just like really, really, really good. But in general, like the film in general to me just felt too, I was too aware that I was watching a film. I was too aware that I was sat in the cinema watching a screen with this drama played out, and it didn't really feel real. I like when you get like completely engrossed in a film and you kind of forget that you're watching something, and you just like imagine yourself that this is actually playing out in front of you and it's not just a film. But I just feel that with the really loud, there's really, really loud music, like really, really hard like beating or like slamming of string instruments and piano, and it's very harrowing, very, very loud, and that along with all the fisheye lenses and the fisheye shots, it just kind of takes away from the experience of being engrossed in a film, and you're just very, very aware that you are in the cinema watching a film and there's people around you. And I didn't really get that. I didn't really get sucked into the film, which is something that I love about going to the cinema, is you just like sit there 2 hours and you get completely sucked into a film. But with The Favourite, I just never really felt that. I was just constantly thinking, what the heck is going on? I do not really understand this, and I was just constantly confused, to be honest. I just think that to enjoy The Favourite, like I watched the trailer and it looked hilarious, but once I was in the cinema and once like the film was playing out, there weren't any real like laugh out loud moments, because the funny moments had already been in the trailer. And I hate when they do that. I hate when like all the fun bits or all the like iconic bits are in the trailer. It doesn't really lead you into like getting anything else when you actually watch the film. And I think to be able to enjoy it, you cannot go in there expecting a funny period drama. It's a completely different story. It's a completely different genre, and Lanthimos just like takes period drama and just like deconstructs it and just makes it a new thing. So it's literally just, it looks like a period drama, but it's got none of the same tones, and it's just a very odd piece of cinema, isn't it? In general, I was just left with utter confusion, battled by the odd film that I had just witnessed. And I was like sat there as the credits started rolling, as like these final shots were just like merging into each other, and I was just thinking, what happened? How did it end? I didn't really like, it took me a while. I had to like really think about it to realize, to understand how it ended. But it was, oops, my hair is all crazy. It was an odd experience. I just like, me and my friend just kind of just looked at each other and just laughed, and were like, what the hell was that? Not a film that I put on my would watch again list. I probably never would watch that, but I am intrigued to watch The Lobster and also Killing of a Sacred Deer. The Lobster looks incredible. It looks really, really good. But yeah, with us being currently in award season, the Golden Globes just passed, and I didn't actually watch the Globes. I was just I hadn't really watched any of the films or the TV shows, so I just didn't feel it was worth staying up until 5 AM to watch the Globes. But being in award season, this film was nominated for 5 Golden Globes, and I do believe it's going to pick up a couple of nominations both in the SAGs and at the Oscars. I don't think it's worth winning. Maybe like the performances, both Olivia Colman and Emma Stone are incredible in it. I think Olivia Colman will be picking up a couple of nominations. Don't really feel that it's the strongest performances of the ones I've seen so far, and the film in general isn't that strong if you compare it to all the other films. There are definitely better films that came out last year that deserve to win and deserve the nomination, and that's just my take on it. I know a lot of like proper like film geeks and film cinemaphiles and all of those people probably enjoyed it, but this was just a little bit too far above my level of interest. I'm usually not a big fan of period dramas, but this looked really, really funny and it looked interesting, but once I was in that cinema, it didn't live up to my expectations, and it wasn't the best film I've ever seen. So yeah, that is my little review. That's my take on The Favourite. This is the first video of Roll the Credits. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully this background will change a little bit and be a little bit more film related. I currently have a little savings box and a signed Take That album cover, as well as this little thing. But I'm going to try and get some cinema and film TV related things in the background, and yeah, that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you've watched a favorite or if you think I should watch any specific film. So that is all for this video. Thank you for watching the roll of credits. It's been a pleasure talking about the favorite with you today. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. So subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up, and we will see you again next week. Yeah, roll the credits.